What's up, everyone? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. So today I'm going to be going over all the new comics this week for May 5th, 2021. I'm going to be covering all the new releases, variant covers, first appearances, and any sort of important info to help you guys decide which issues you're going to be picking up this week, so stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. I am your host, AR Comics, and today I'm going to be going over all the new releases this week for New Comic Book Day, May 5th, 2021. But before I get started on that, if you are new to the channel, I drop weekly comic book content that will keep you up to date on all of the latest releases. So if that sounds like something you do not want to miss out on, make sure you hit the subscribe button down low and the little bell to get notified every time I drop new content. You won't regret it. And now, without further ado, let's get started on this week's new comics. So I hope you all enjoyed last week's New Comic Book Day. It was a huge week for new books. I picked up 17 total issues, hands down one of the biggest New Comic Book Day hauls I've had on this channel. But honestly, they were all pretty solid issues. If you haven't seen the video yet, I'm going to be linking it down low in the description. But as far as this week goes, we've got another pretty big week for books. Not nearly as big as last week's, but I've got a ton of issues to cover and variants to go over. So kicking it off this week with AWA Upshot, they've got a brand new series coming out. It's Marjorie Finnegan, Temporal Criminal, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main cover. Followed up with that, we've got a cover B, Diodate Jr. variant. And now finally, a cover C, Cho variant. I'm definitely going to be getting this one. I am loving AWA Upshot right now. It's like everything they're coming out with is just such a good series. But moving on from there, we've got 2 issues coming out from AFTERSHOCK. The first one is Baby Teeth, issue number 17, and this is the final arc of the series. So if you're reading it, you do not want to miss out on this one. I've heard a lot of good things about it. Sadly, I'm not reading it though. So if you are reading it, let me know what you think about it down low. But this is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we have a 1 in 15 incentive variant. Moving on from there, we've got Eden, issue number 1. This is a brand new series coming out from them. This is cover A, the main cover, and we also do have a 1 in 10 incentive variant. But those are the only 2 issues coming out from AFTERSHOCK. So moving on to Bad Idea Comics, they've got 2 different issues coming out. The first one is ENIAC, issue number 3, and I loved the first 2 so much. This one only has a cover A though, and the final one they're coming out with this week is Whalesville, issue number 1. So it is a brand new series, and same thing. This one only has a cover A, and if your shop doesn't carry these, check out online. You can still pre-order them from different websites. Do not pay the eBay prices. But I'm definitely going to be picking up both of those. I do actually have them pre-ordered already. So moving on from there, we've got Antarctic Press. They've got a few different issues coming out. I'm not too sure about this one though. It says they're coming out with Horror Comics issue number 4 and issue number 5. So be on the lookout if you are reading that series, and both of them only have a cover A. Moving on from there, we've got Death by Life, issue number 2, and same thing. This one only has a cover A. After that, we've got Gold Digger, issue number 285. This is cover A, the main cover. And the final issue coming out from Antarctic Press this week is School Memories, issue number 1. So this is a brand new series, and same thing, this one only has a cover A. But those are the only issues coming out from Antarctic Press. So moving on to Vault, they've got 2 different issues coming out. The first one is Vampire the Masquerade, issue number 8. And this is cover A, the main cover. And the final one they're coming out with this week is Hollow Heart, issue number 3. This is cover A, the main cover. Now, this one's not available yet, but they do have a cover B variant. But those are the only 2 issues they're coming out with. So moving on to Titan Books, they've got 1 issue this week. It's Extraordinary Zero, and this is cover A, the main cover. Small week from Titan Books, so we're going to be moving on to Absolute Comic Groups. They've got 2 different issues. The first one is DARKHORSE, issue number 3, and this is cover A, the main cover. The final one they're going to be coming out with this week is First Defense, issue number 3. This is cover A, the main cover. And followed up by that, we've got a cover B, Genzamin Lenticular cover variant. It's a mouthful. Not even sure if I said that right. Moving on, after that, we've got Zenoscope, and they've got 2 different issues coming out. The first one is Van Helsing, Steampunk, issue number 1. So this is a brand new series from them. This is cover A, the main cover. Followed up with that, we've got a cover B, White variant. Finally, we've got a cover C, Burns variant. The next issue from Zenoscope is Neverland Annual, issue number 1, and this is cover A, the main cover. Followed up by that, we've got a cover B, Edgar Salazar variant. And now finally, we've got a cover C, Sun Kamunaki variant as well. But those are the only 2 issues coming out from Zenoscope. So moving on to Heavy Metal, they've got 1 issue coming out, and it's Sun Eater, issue number 5, and this one only has a cover A. But moving on from Heavy Metal now, we've got Ahoy Comics, and same thing, they've only got 1 issue coming out this week. It's The Wrong Earth, Night and Day, issue number 4, and this one only has a cover A. Next up on the list, I'm going to be going over Archie Comics. They've only got 1 issue coming out as well. It's Betty and Veronica, Jumbo Comics Digest, issue 293. 3, and it says that this one is a brand new story, and this one only has a cover A. But moving on from there, from Black Mass Studios, they've got one issue coming out. The artwork's not available for it yet, but I figured I would still go over it. It's the last song, issue number 4, and this one's only going to have a cover A. So if you are interested in this issue, just be on the lookout for it throughout the week. And now next up, I'm going to be going over Action Lab Comics. They've got 3 different issues coming out. The first one is Zombie Tramp, issue number 81, and this is cover A, the main cover. Now there's also a cover B and cover C with variants as well, but they're mature rated, so I'm not going to be putting them up on the screen. So if you are interested in them, just check them out online. Next up, we've got Carmine, issue number 5, and this is cover A, the main cover. Followed up by that, we have a cover B variant. Now for this final issue, it's Miranda in the Maelstrom, issue number 6, and this one only has a cover A. But moving on from there, we've got Keen Spot, and they've got one issue. It's Grubs, issue number 2, and this is cover A, the main cover. Now this one's not available yet, but there is a 1 in 3 incentive variant for this issue. And now next up on the list, I'm going to be going over Avatar Press, and they've got one issue coming out. It's Nightmares of the Providence, issue number 1, so this is a brand new series from them. This one has 8 different covers, so I'm just going to be going over some of the ones I like. This is cover A, the main cover. Followed up with that, we have a Natosa wraparound variant. And finally, we do have another wraparound variant as well. That's the only issue they're coming out with. So moving on to Chapter House Comics, they've got Lev Gleason presents Silver Streak, issue number 1. This is a brand new series, and this one only has a cover A. The next one I'm going to be going over is from Cutaway Comics, and they have one issue as well. It's Omega, issue number 1. This is a brand new mini-series coming out from them. And this is cover A, the main cover. We've got a cover B, Ridgeway variant. And now finally, a cover C, Stephen B. Scott variant. Moving on from there, we've got Scout Comics, and they've got 3 different issues. The first one is The Recount, issue number 4. And this one only has a cover A. I have the first 2 issues. I wasn't able to find issue number 3. I still haven't read the first 2, though, but I've heard so many good things about The Recount. But the next issue I'm going to be going over is Children of the Grave, issue number 5, and this is the series finale, so you don't want to miss out on this one, and this one only has a cover A as well. But the final one I'm going to be going over from Scout Comics is Broken Souls of the Ballad, issue number 1, and this is another brand new series. This is cover A, the main cover. Now this one's not available yet, but it does have a 1 in 10 incentive variant. Moving on from there, we've got AC Comics, and they've got 2 different issues. The first one is Femme Force, issue number 192, and this one only has a cover A. The final one they're coming out with is 21st Centurions, issue number 5, and same thing, this one only has a cover A. But next up on the list, I'm going to be going over Oni Press. They have Rick and Morty, Worlds Apart, issue number 4. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up by that, this one does have a cover B variant. The final issue coming out from Oni Press this week is Kaiju Max, season 6, issue number 1. So this is a new issue for it, but this is the final season that they're going to be making issues for this series, so be on the lookout for it. And this one only has a cover A. Now moving on from there, we've got Floating World Comics, and they've got 2 issues. The first one is Apocalypse 5000, issue number 1, so this is a brand new series, and this one only has a cover A. Moving on from there, we've got another brand new series coming out from them. It's Crime Destroyer, True Till Death, issue number 1, and this is cover A, the main cover. There are a ton of brand new series coming out this week. These smaller indie publishers are killing it. Moving on, we've got Mad Cave Studios, and same thing, another brand new series. We've got Beckstar, issue number 1, and this is cover A, the main cover for that one. And next up, we've got Boundless Comics, and they've got 1 issue coming out. It's Jungle Fantasy, Fauna, issue number 0. This is an all-new Fauna series. Now, it's got 25 covers, and these are very mature rated. I've never seen covers like this on a comic book, so if you are interested in what they look like, just check it out online. But moving on, after that, we've got Behemoth Comics, and they've got a brand new series coming out. It's Junkie Cable, issue number 1, and this one only has a cover A. And that's the only issue coming out from Behemoth Comics, so moving on to Hero Tomorrow Comics, same thing, another brand new series. We've got Punchline and the Vaudevillains, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main cover. Followed up by that, we've got a cover B variant. And now finally, this one's not available yet, but we do have a 1 in 5 incentive variant. Next up on my list, I'm going to be going over It's Alive. Now, I've definitely talked about these in the past. They're marking them as coming out of this week now, but I've definitely talked about them last week too. We've got Strange Attractors, issue number 2. This is cover A, the main cover. Followed up by that, we've got a cover B, retro variant. Now finally, a cover C, Trina Robbins variant. Now for this next issue, I know I've talked about this one for the last couple weeks. We've got Holler, issue number 3. This is cover A, the main cover. And followed up by that, we've got a cover B, Massey variant. The final one I'm going to be talking about is Lev Gleason, New Friday. This one says that it's Minerva's Map, The Key to a Perfect Apocalypse. It says issues 2 and 3 are going to be coming out. I know I've talked about 2 last week, and I believe the week before that as well. So be on the lookout for that. It may have got pushed. I'm not really sure about those schedules, but both of these issues only have a cover A. Now, those are all the issues I'm going to be talking about from some of these smaller publishers. I'm definitely going to be getting Marjorie Finnegan issue number 1 from AWA, and then I'm definitely going to be getting ENIAC issue number 3 and Whalesville issue number 1 from Bad Idea Comics as well. So next up, let's talk about Image Comics and Boom Studios. All right, so to get started off on Image this week, the first issue I'm going to be going over is Die, issue number 16. And for those of you Die readers, this is a brand new arc. I've heard some mixed things about this series. I'm personally not reading it. If you are, let me know what you think about it down low. But this is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a cover B Veranda variant. The next issue I'm going to be going over, I'm really looking forward to. It's Nocterra, issue number 3, and I love those first 2 issues so much. It definitely gave me some Gears of War vibes from back in the day. But this is cover A, the main cover. Followed up with that, we've got a cover B Kudransky variant. We also have a cover C variant, and now we do have some incentive variants as well. We've got a 1 in 10 incentive variant, a 1 in 25 incentive variant, and now finally we also have a 1 in 50 incentive variant. Moving on from there, we've got Deep Beyond, issue number 4, and this is the end of the arc. I'm definitely going to be picking this one up. I'm not sure how I feel about the series overall, though. I believe it's only a 12-issue mini run. It feels like it's all over the place, so we're going to see how this one goes. I might not be picking up the next issue, though. But this is cover A, the main cover. We also have a cover B Andolfo variant, a cover C Albuquerque variant, and now finally a cover D Ortiz variant. The next issue I'm going to be going over is Ink Blot, issue number 8, and this one only has a cover A. Now moving on to the next one, this is a brand new series, but it is a follow-up series, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be picking this one up yet. We have The Good Asian, issue number 1, and it says it's a follow-up to the Infidel series. I've never heard of that one, nor read it, so if you have read that one, let me know what you thought about it, and if I probably need to read that before I get started on this one. But this is cover A, the main cover. We have a cover B, Takata variant, a Mike Cho variant, and now finally an Aaron Bartling variant A and B set. The next issue I'm going to be talking about is Commanders in Crisis, issue number 8, and this is the end of the arc as well. This is cover A, the main cover. We have a cover B, Jimenez variant, a cover C, Schamberger variant, and now finally a cover D Forbes variant. I read the first issue. It really wasn't my thing. It felt like there was a lot going on just for a 12-issue mini run, but I did really like the artwork. I heard the story did get a lot better as the issues progressed, though. Moving on, we've got Bliss, issue number 7, and this is the penultimate issue, so it's going to be wrapping up very shortly, but this one only has a cover A. Moving on, we've got Hey Kids Comics, Profits and Loss, issue number 1. So this is volume 2 of that series, but it is a brand new arc they're starting it up with, and this one only has a cover A. The next issue I'm going to be going over is Firepower, issue number 11, and this is cover A, the main cover, and now this is the cover B variant. I'm definitely going to be picking this one up. I'm kind of starting to have some mixed feelings about this series. Some issues, I talk about it all the time. The pacing just feels a little bit off, but I do think it's going to be a very long series. So if you haven't read it, I'd probably stick to trade paperbacks at this point, but I'm going to keep pushing with it. The final issue coming out from Image this week is The Walking Dead Deluxe, issue number 14. This is cover A, the main cover, cover B, Moore and McCraig variant, cover C, Raposa variant, and now finally we have a cover D variant. But those are all the issues coming out from Image this week. I'm definitely going to be getting Nocterra, issue number 3, Deep Beyond, issue number 4, and I might be getting The Good Asian, issue number 1. Like I said, it is a follow-up series, and I haven't read the first one, so we're going to see how that goes. But next up from Boom Studios, they've got a couple different issues coming out. The first one is Wind, issue number 6, and this is a brand new arc. I'm not reading the series, but I've heard incredible things about Wind. If I can find those first 5 issues, or if they have a trade paperback out, I'm probably going to be picking that up. This is cover A, the main cover. Followed up with that, we have a cover B, Gonzalez variant. Cover C, 1 in 25 Andolfo incentive variant, and now finally a cover D 1 per store variant. Moving on to the next series, we have The Last Witch, issue number 5, and this is the series finale of this one. This is cover A, the main cover. We also have a cover B Corona variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 Corona incentive variant. The final issue coming out from Boom Studios this week is a brand new one, and I'm definitely going to be picking this one up as well. It says this one's for fans of Undiscovered Country and Little Bird. I haven't read Little Bird, but I love Undiscovered Country from Image. This is cover A, the main cover. We also have a cover B Andolfo variant, a 1 in 10 Andolfo incentive variant, a 1 in 25 Shimizu incentive variant, a 1 in 50 in Hook Lee incentive variant, and now finally a 1 per store variant as well. Those are the only 3 issues that Boom's coming out with. Small week for them, but they have been killing it lately. I think they've gotten number 1 on my top 10 list for like the last 3 or 4 weeks now. But the only one I plan on getting from them is Eve, issue number 1. So next up, let's talk about Dark Horse, IDW, and Dynamite. All right, first up today from Dark Horse, they've got 5 different issues coming out. The first one is Fear Case, issue number 4, and this is the end of the series. I missed out on issue number 1, and I heard it was so good. I haven't really heard anything about issues 2 or 3, so if you're still reading this one, let me know what you think about it so far. But this is cover A, the main cover. Followed up with that, we have a cover B, Perez variant. Now moving on from there, we've got God of War, Fallen God, issue number 3, and this one only has a cover A. The next series I'm going to be going over is Dead Dog's Bite, issue number 3, and this is the penultimate issue, so this one's going to be wrapping up soon too. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we have a cover B, Sevi variant. The next issue from Dark Horse this week is Beasts of Burden, Occupied Territory, issue number 2. This is cover A, the main cover. Now we also do have a cover B, Thompson variant. The final issue coming out from Dark Horse this week is the Orville Digressions, issue number 1. So this is a brand new mini-series coming out from them, and this one only has a cover A. I don't plan on picking up any of those issues, so moving on to IDW, they're having a pretty big week coming up. The first one is Star Wars, The High Republic Adventures, issue number 4. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we have a 1 in 10 Yale Nathan incentive variant. Moving on to the next series, we've got the Transformers War World, issue number 29. This is cover A, the main cover. We also have a cover B, EJ Sue variant, and now finally a 1 in 10 incentive variant. Next up on my list, we've got Star Trek Year 5, issue number 20. This is cover A, the main cover. And next up, we've got a 1 in 10 incentive variant from this one too. Moving on to the next series, we've got My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, issue number 97, and this is cover A, the main cover. We also have a cover B, Jusuda variant, and now finally a 1 in 10 Megan Huang incentive variant. The next issue I'm going to be going over from them is Transformers Escape, issue number 3, and this is cover A, the main cover. Cover B, Mion variant, and now finally a 1 in 10 incentive variant. Moving on from there, we've got Sleeping Beauties, issue number 6, and this is cover A, the main cover. Cover B, Woodall variant. 1 in 10 incentive variant, and now finally a WonderCon at Home 2021 exclusive variant. The next series I'm going to be talking about is Marvel Action, Captain Marvel, issue number 3, and this is a brand new story arc. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we have a 1 in 10 incentive variant. Moving on from there, we've got Chained to the Grave, issue number 3, and this is cover A, the main. Followed up with that, we've got a 1 in 10 level incentive variant. The final issue coming out from IDW this week is Marvel Action Classics, Spider-Man 2 in 1, issue number 3, so this one just has 2 classic Spidey stories, and this one only has a cover A. But those are the only issues coming out from IDW, same thing, I don't really plan on picking up any of them this week. So moving on to Dynamite, they've got 3 different issues coming out. The first one is Vampirella, issue number 19. This is the end of the arc for those of you reading it, and it also has 28 different covers, including cover A. So I'm just going to be showing cover A off, and if you are interested in this series, just check with your LCS to see which ones they're going to be getting. Moving on from there, we've got James Bond, Agent of Spectre, issue number 3. This is cover A, the main cover. We also have a 10-copy Lopresti Virgin incentive variant. Now, these next 2 aren't going to be available yet, so be on the lookout for them. We have a 1 in 11 incentive variant, and we also have a 1 in 15 incentive variant. Moving on after that, we've got a 20-copy Lopresti Black and White incentive variant, and another 20-copy Lopresti Black and White Virgin incentive variant. And same thing for this last one, not available yet, but it is an FOC variant. The final series coming out from Dynamite this week is The Invincible Red Sonja, issue number 1, so this is a brand new series, and not just that, but it has 37 different covers. That might be the most I've ever seen come out from Dynamite. I'm sure there's been more, but this is cover A, the main cover. I'm not going to be getting any of those 3, so next up, let's talk about DC Comics. So real quick, before I get started off on DC this week, I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the recommendations you guys have been making me. If it wasn't for you, I probably wouldn't have picked up Robin issue number 1, and I love that one. If you were on the fence with it or you weren't able to get it, I highly suggest checking it out because it was one of the better DC ones that I've read in a very long time. But getting started off on DC this week, we've got Batman issue number 108, and this one does have a Ghostmaker backup story, and it says that there's most likely a first appearance in this one, so be on the lookout for that. As far as the covers go, there are 30 different covers for this one. So this is cover A, the main cover, and now for these next 2, these are just ones that I really liked, but there are a ton of cool ones for this one. The first one is Marco Mastrazzo variant A and B set, and now finally a Nathan Serzi variant A and B set as well. Like I said, those are just ones that I really liked, but there are a ton of other good ones. Moving on, we've got the Swamp Thing issue number 3. This is cover A, the main cover. Followed up with that, we've got a cover B cardstock variant. The next issue I'm going to be going over is Suicide Squad, issue number 3. And if you are reading this one, it says the story is continued in Teen Titans Academy, issue number 3. So just be wary of that if you are picking it up. But this is cover A, the main cover. And followed up with that, we have a cardstock variant. Moving on to the next one I'm going to be going over is Crime Syndicate, issue number 3. And this one says it has the origin of Superwoman as a backup story. So be on the lookout for that. I know DC is putting a ton of backup stories in their books. Not a huge fan of that, but I know some people are really liking it. But this is cover A, the main cover. And followed up with that, we have a cover B cardstock variant. Now moving on from there, we've got Green Lantern, issue number 2. This is cover A, the main cover. And same thing, this one also has a cardstock variant as well. The next issue is Man Bat, issue number 4, and this one only has a cover A. I'm not reading this one, but I've heard a lot of good things about Man Bat. The next issue is Batman Fortnite, 0 Point, issue number 2, and this is cover A, the main cover. This one also has a cardstock variant, and now this one also does have a 1 in 25 premium cardstock variant too. Moving on, we've got Sensational Wonder Woman, issue number 3, and this is cover A, the main cover, and same thing, just like all the other DC books, it's got a cardstock variant. As far as DC goes, I don't really plan on picking up anything this week from them, but if you guys have recommendations, just let me know. But finally, let's finish it up with Marvel Comics. All right, so to get started off on Marvel this week, we've got The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 65. And for those of you reading this, it says the story will be continued in King's Ransom, issue number 1. I'm not sure what that is. I'm sure it's just going to be a one-shot or an oversized issue, but be on the lookout for that. This is cover A, the main cover. We also have a Moss Affair Eagle Moss variant, and now finally a Smith Predator variant. Moving on from there, we've got The Immortal Hulk, issue number 46, and this is cover A, the main cover. And we also have a Bennett Homage variant. I love those covers, but cover A, Alex Ross, you can't turn that down. The next issue I'm going to be going over is Marauders, issue number 20, and this one only has a cover A. Followed up with that, we've got Hellions, issue number 11. This is cover A, the main cover. We also have a Gerald Perel variant A and B set. Now, this next issue, I am loving this series. I cannot wait for this one. But we've got Strange Academy, issue number 10. This is cover A, the main cover. We also have an Art Adams character spotlight variant, a Ron Lim Predator variant, and finally, a Miguel Mercado variant A and B set. This next issue I'm going to be going over is Carnage, Black, White, and Blood, issue number 3. I'm not sure if I'm going to be picking this one up yet. I probably won't. The only reason I picked up issue number 2 is because of the writers that were on that one. Couldn't turn that one down. But this is cover A, the main cover. We also have an Eastman variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 Macria incentive variant. Now for this next one, we got a brand new series coming out from Marvel. It's Star Wars, War of the Bounty Hunters Alpha, issue number 1. I'm not going to be covering it, but there is also a director's cut coming out from this one that has a 1 in 25 incentive variant, so be on the lookout for that one. In total, this one has a total of 38 different covers, including cover A, Move Over Dynamite. We've got a new king here. But this is cover A, the main cover. Now for these next two, these are just ones that I really liked, but there are a ton of other cool ones as well. The first one is the Marco Torrini variant A and B set, and now finally a Koi Fan variant as well. I do really like both of those though. Moving on, we've got Heroes Reborn, issue number 1. So this is a brand new series, and I've been seeing a ton of ads for this one, so I'm definitely going to be picking it up to see what the hype's all about. This one has 14 different covers, including cover A, so same thing, just going to be showing off some of the ones I really like. This is cover A, the main. We also have a Lucio Perillo variant A and B set, and now finally a Cassara Stormbreakers variant. Moving on to this next series, we've got X-Men Curse of the Man-Thing, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a cover B variant. Moving on, we've got Iron Fist, Heart of the Dragon, issue number 5. This series is going to be wrapping up soon. This is cover A, the main cover. Followed up with that, we got a Petrovich variant. Now, this next issue I'm going to be going over is the end of the series. It's the Union, issue number 5, and this is cover A, the main cover. And now finally, we have a cover B variant. Moving on, we've got America Chavez, Made in the USA, issue number 3. I read the first issue. It's almost exactly like you would expect from Marvel. I don't know. It wasn't anything special. It's kind of cool to see America Chavez, but I didn't keep on with it. This is cover A, the main cover. Now we also do have a Cola variant. Moving on to the next series, we've got Thor and Loki, Double Trouble, issue number 3, and this one only has a cover A. And the final issue coming out from Marvel this week is Thanos' Quest, Marvel Tales, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main cover. Now this one also does have a 1 in 50 Sway Virgin variant. But those are all the issues coming out from Marvel this week. I'm not going to be getting nearly as many issues as I have the last couple weeks, but I am going to be getting Immortal Hulk, issue number 46. Can't deny that Alex Ross cover A. And I'm going to be getting Strange Academy, issue number 10. And finally, Heroes Reborn, issue number 1. So now let's do a recap. So what do you guys think of this week's upcoming new comic book day? There are a ton of new stuff coming out, but let me know down low in the comment section which ones you're looking forward to most. So thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And if you don't want to miss out on any of my upcoming content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down low and the little bell to get notified. Every time I drop new content, you won't regret it. And I've got 2 more videos sitting off to the side here with more of my comic book content. Click on one of those and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.